be combined to craft things. There, Master! Undead!
Well met.
You've pushed your...
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people.
So, Manella, you don't understand.
No, you don't We shan't weather this collapse. Ah, with the world in such disarray, I could not. Thus did I return. I maintain order as best I can. But for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, it is likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
'Tis no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master. Due caution is advised, methinks.
Ah! You're just...
You slander my honor. This is no business.
Now, if we are to do otherwise, who...
Well, sir, what say you? This knave, he said my swordsman...
'Twas your dear father's patronage.
You have my gratitude.
Have at you!
Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
Tell me I haven't got any fleas.
I don't know what to make.
You can do this. I know you can. My bed call.
Stay back.
And a
Lest you get
sharp
caught in the
resist.
fray.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
I cannot
Guy, then!
I admit it. I underestimated your skill.
Nay,
We owe you, and were it not for...
indeed.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel again after this.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Oi! I saw it first. Phew. Trust a flea-ridden hide.
Why must I share with a fangless one?
You there! Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? If that's what you think.
Aye, clear off.
You said it's bad to hurt people. Wow! Thanks, sir. Say, Rakim, would you like some? I can't...
Really?
Thanks. That's mighty kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait, you shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, it would seem we were both but looking out for our children, eh?
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
Looking for aught in particular?
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business. This is between us.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Trust in yourself as I trust in you.
You can do better than that!
Stand strong! Interested in my wares? Plan to roll over and dine, Ed?
At last, a chance to use this.
Fine. This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another punch left in me.
Bah. I can't stomach more quarreling after this. It's drained the fight right out of me.
Too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Mum. Master.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
The citizenry speak highly of your deeds, Sir Arisen. It seems you have made rather an impact. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. Methinks we can expect little opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your achievements. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day, Sir Arisen. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
Would that they could see past the fur.
My back's so stiff after a day.
Nothing more deadly than getting comfortable.
Places such as this ought to be protected.
Here for my liking.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude, for it seems your efforts have served to remind the people of this nation of their common purpose. We would present you with this gift, as a small token of our esteem, and wish you good fortune on your journey.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
Back Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely.
A resounding success.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next play. I've got to focus.
Shift only just peeking.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
This has gone from bad to worse.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer. I cannot.
Take a moment to recover. And push yourself.
With this, my magic are yours to wield. I've got you. Use this chance to recover. I've got hold of the enemy! Not a bad idea.
I shall see to it this does not happen again. Feeling weary? Not me. I dare say I'm a bit an ox. I feel dying.
Victory!
Thank this place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety, though I have to wonder if anywhere is safe now. I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. But the others here? Well, suffice to say, they won't be able to join us. Follow me. We'll see what I mean.
Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
'Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underling...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You'd have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here, all the same. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good. I'm at rather a loss.
I'll gather...
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here, and so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen. Take me with you.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. It was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? Unless... Listen, friend. I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across. Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well. I have a feeling he's still lurking about here somewhere.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
A fine thing, this. 'Tis almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
A treasure chest. Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
So, the pawns were being held here by the power of this God's Way. Now they ought to be free to make good their escape.
Not a bad idea. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 't weren't so far away.
So, there was naught left of the Overseer but bones, eh? I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them to safety. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the Godsway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
With this, their evacuation is all but assured. Godsways are loathsome artifacts, but I suppose they have their uses.
A resounding success!
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
None among us specialise in close quarters combat.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen? Oh, a ballista!
'Tis a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say... Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at once. But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to all that must be done. In fact, there's a blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outside. The smith, Gustav. Well, suffice to say, she'd have naught to do with us, given that I can only hope as she will be. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Ah, I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
I knew it to be so.
Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
Give no quarter!
'Tis easily done.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Ox carts aren't operating anymore, are they? 'Tis perfectly understandable, albeit rather inconvenient.
A shame, but the roads have grown ever more perilous of late.
Do not waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
I shall lead the charge!
Easily done. convenient.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Strike with the power of lightning!
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies. Now, there's a thought. Well now, that's a tricky place to hide a chest.
One could almost think this was done to vex us. A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Well now, whatever brings you here? These are perilous times to be wandering about. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment? I am touched by your kindness, friend, but we'll manage on our own. I couldn't bear to be pressed in among those crowds.
Now, I'll hear none of that. I'll see you to safety, my dear, come hell or high water. Besides, I should hope this good soul has earned your trust by now. Helped me out of a tight spot on more than one occasion, if you'll recall. After all that goodwill and the long trek out here to warn us, we'd seem mighty ungrateful, turning our back on another helping hand extended only in kindness.
Oh, very well, my love, if you insist. It seems we'll be accepting your offer after all, friend. Would you be so kind as to escort us to our destination?
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful, the path seems much changed since last we walked it.
A resounding success! There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. Skeleton Blaster! With this, my magics are yours to wield! This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
You can count on me to keep you safe.
Strike hard enough! I know how to do this twice. I shall lead the charge! So you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen? Come to think of it,
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
it appears we found a ballista.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares.
Oh, don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation?
Would you find Sir Ernesto? Let him know that we'll wait here.
Sir, I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see—
How many times must I say it? Now bugger off and leave me—
Ah, good. I'm afraid there's another matter. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking. The man's something of a reg— I sought him out, I must confess. Could I, at this point, methinks anything—
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. 'Twould be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we—
Fancy meeting ye here, cuz. Did you want something? Not this again. I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye. Oh, bollocks. Course ye'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as ye're the one asking. Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to safety. No need for
He seems to have acquiesced. Sir Ernesto will be thrilled to hear it, I'm sure.
That's just what I was thinking.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamond's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
It's no great shock to me.
You know, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. The end of the world, though. 'Twas a tragedy. You would ever since if there is safe harbor, I doubt. Methinks your Majesty, after the false sovereign, if the people will heed.
'Tis admirable how Regent King Sven has taken up command of the kingdom. We would be remiss not to offer him our aid.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Those new recruits will barely live.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
So you've come. Captain Brandt has... Truth be told, so long as my ministers have the only remaining I have tried to make us... However, I must put the need... Now, we will require... Might I You may assure him that... Do you have a destination in mind
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves between you and me. Have you come to claim...
But I shall go to the grave with... So do as you will.
What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me! You have brought Mother to me. I see.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak, this was in Mother's room. But why would she... Mother, I believe that you... Yet in truth...
Ah, besides...
Even so, if I had but better, you would not have had to...
Oh,
Mother, I beg, I would not see... That weight is as...
My son.
Your kindness was...
Now, no matter how far we stray, we'll be able to return here in a flash with the use of a ferry stone.
This is it.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
A place to soothe the spirit, this. Quiet places called... Still, the fact that you yet live means there is some hope left to us. I've no notion of what awaits. I see.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I've no notion of what awaits.
Good to see you, Master.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up!
As long as I get my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. It's great.
We have chartered the ox carts as
As long as I get my gold, who takes the...
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement? You do. My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
After you, Arisen.
Herminra. Heru Arminta. Arid fel så.
Kemen Ross, Akasar. Arni Ataher, Ostolia.
Etela el Dalia Nunwe el One. The sky glows red.
Lorosul al-Kawa. In Lalasta.
Nothing caught your eye?
Non li atti... Mo. Jarmen ran soron.
Wish me to return? At once, Master. repulsive dragon, made for a formidable enemy. I only hope we do not meet another of its ilk. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
My magics are at your disposal.
Ox carts aren't operating anymore, are they? It is perfectly understandable, albeit rather inconvenient.
A shame, but the roads have grown ever more perilous of late.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest. Arisen? Aren't you forgetting something?
now! It moves! But what impelled it, I cannot say. Go forth, Talos! May you strike down any dragon in your path!
A paw is within that statue. What is the meaning of this?
You see, Arisen? We have naught to fear from any overgrown lizard.
Use of this during battle. No doubt, to catch our foes unawares.
We have naught to fear from any overgrown lizard.
This isn't at all what I expected to come of this.
But now the statue is broken. A shame, really.
If I can but ascertain what is becoming of this world, I can find a means to put an end to it.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. Do forgive me, Master, but I've not learned anything useful of late.
I see you do not relent. Your persistence is most intriguing. What is it that impels you, my love? Alas, would that the world had not come to this. For I am certain that your tale would have been a glorious one. Yet, 'twas not to be. You need only cast your gaze upward to glimpse the futility of your defiance.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall... harnessing to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell. And
You seem rather fond of shopping, Master.
I quite understand the desire to buy items purely for the pleasure of owning them.
I suppose 'tis so.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Our adventure continues.
There is naught more you can achieve here, Loris. The time for resistance is long past.
The flow of time is not as it should be.
Indeed. Aught we once held to be true, it...
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
So, might as well take a look. While you're here, stop by again soon.
Good to see you, friend.
Greetings. You seek guidance that you need only make a worthy offering in exchange. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Hoy, looking to change. No need to overthink it. You can change it on. A whim. Pleasure doing business.
With Brocker's teachings under my... So ask away! My hammer is at your... disposal, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
Lorosul al-Kalwa. Vinantai.
Eteler, le affermor el dalia era lotte. Ilmen arifart.
All that remains is for you to fulfill your final duty.
Yet the danger has not passed. The sky still...
Nun lia fionar sur fianis, ilmen mo casinque fe kiriandio.
Alicano Nandiwin.
They could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
I'll take any chance not done by dust.
Same as the one afore.
I feared it might end like this.
I warn you, I'm not easily
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again.
Who could have imagined that the sea would dry up like this?
Some hold that it soared up into the very sky.
very
How might I be of service?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
If anyone can see us through this calamity, I do believe 'tis you.
Seems this old man's time is up.
Steel yourself!
Must we speak now, sir? I've lots to do.
Buy a little something, won't you? Hope to see you again.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch.
Our people are doubtless beset by apprehension. We must... Would you care to speak a little
No hard to leave.
Well met.
ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Aha! Fear not. Well, I only bite those I find. 'Tis not as if these walls will be our salvation. No. Now that day will ne'er come.
Since times, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness. To your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
As you say, I shall remain here till you give the word.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
Have a gander at my wares. He shan't hope to see you again ere long.
If I'm lucky, I'll retire afore my ox.
I near tire of our talks.
I've been here so
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
return oblivion by granting unto it a role, a duty, an identity. I speak of the dragon. By the great will does the dragon create a cycle, allowing it to forestall the end of this world time and time again. Yes, Arisen, this world has been safeguarded by the dragon. You yourself were chosen to form a part of this cycle. The Arisen is selected by the Great Will to play the role of the dragon's counterpart. That is how this world is built. The dragon serves to continue the cycle, and the Arisen exists to enhance it. This is the true meaning of the dragon's Dogma. Once, everyone in this world had a role to play. For a well-crafted tale has no excess. There must be a reason for each character's inclusion. Yet, this means that should even one of these characters stray from their assigned role, the tale entire will unravel. And if it does, their world will end. Such is the choice you have made, Arisen. By rejecting your own duty in this world, you have robbed all others of the chance to fulfill the purpose they were assigned. Horns are no exception. Born in the nothingness of oblivion, they granted the role of aiding in the perpetuation of the cycle. Yet, left to the dragon, that role has been unwritten. Only nothing.
Much is clear to me now, Arisen. I am no longer a mere vessel. Your great will has imbued me with a lesser will of my own. Will is power. 'Tis the means to shape the world as one desires. Master!
Oblivion fades. This tale's end has been unwritten. My heart, it aches. A new world comes. A new tale is set to unfold. Yet, it seems I will not be there to watch it.